Welcome back, everyone, for another deep dive.
Always fun to be back.
This time we're diving into something truly magical, water alchemy.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Alchemy. Isn't that all about, turning lead into gold?
Yeah, I get that a lot.
But water alchemy is a little bit different.
Yeah, it really is.
It uses the energy of water for spiritual transformation, and today
Great.
we're going to explore how the Hermit Tarot card helps us tap into that power.
Very cool.
Now, I know we have a lot of tarot enthusiasts in our audience,
Definitely.
but for anyone who needs a quick refresher,
Sure.
the hermit is traditionally a symbol of introspection, right? Seeking deeper truths going within.
Absolutely. It's about accessing those hidden depths, both within ourselves and the world around us.
Okay, so I'm with you on the introspection part,
Okay.
but I need a little help connecting that to something as vast as water.
I hear you. So think about it this way. Water is more than just something we drink or swim in, right?
Right.
It holds this incredible energy. And just like water runs deep, so does our own inner wisdom.
I like that.
And the hermit encourages us to look inward so we can connect with this deeper energy that's within us and in the world around us.
So we're going beneath the surface, both literally and figuratively.
You got it. We're diving into the subconscious, the realm of intuition and inner knowing.
I am so here for this. Okay, but before we go too deep, let's unpack the symbolism of the hermit card itself.
Good idea.
We've all seen it, right? The classic image, the cloaked figure,
Yeah.
standing on a mountaintop holding a lantern. What's the story there?
Well, each element in that image is a clue.
Ooh, I love clues.
That lantern, for example, it's not just about lighting a physical path. It represents our inner light,
Okay, I
that
get it.
spark of divine truth that we all have within us,
I like that.
guiding us towards a deeper self-knowledge.
It's less about seeking external answers and more about finding the light within.
Exactly.
Okay, what about the mountaintop?
Oh, yes.
It always kind of struck me as a symbol of isolation, like being alone up there.
You know, it is about seeking solitude,
Okay?
but not in a lonely way.
Okay.
The mountaintop represents a deliberate withdrawal from the noise of the world, from all those distractions.
Okay.
It's about seeking a higher perspective,
I see.
much like a water alchemist seeks those deeper truths hidden beneath the surface of the water.
Ah, okay, so I'm seeing the connection here.
Yeah.
What about that star?
The star in the lantern.
Yeah, inside the lantern. What's that all about?
Oh, that's a potent symbol.
Yeah.
It represents that spark of divine wisdom that I was talking about before,
Right.
that exists within every soul.
Mm.
You know, just like a water alchemist seeks to transform and purify water.
Mm-hmm.
The hermit encourages us to do the same, to refine and illuminate our own inner world.
Okay, I think I'm starting to grasp this connection between the hermit and water alchemy.
Yeah.
But how do water alchemists actually use the hermit's energy? Like, how does that actually work?
Well, they incorporate its essence into their daily practices.
Okay.
The hermit's call for introspection helps them attune to water's subtle energy, allowing them to use it for personal transformation.
Give me an example. What kind of practices are we talking about here?
One powerful practice is the water mirror meditation.
Ooh, I've heard of that.
You gaze into a bowl of still water
Okay.
and use it as a mirror to reflect on your inner self.
Yeah.
You know, your true desires, your deepest fears.
Wow, that's a powerful image. I can almost feel the stillness just thinking about it.
It's all about connecting with that reflective quality of water,
Mm-hmm.
which is a key element of the hermit's introspective journey.
I see that.
Another practice is the solitude practice.
Okay, so this is like the hermit seeking solitude, but this time we're doing it by the water.
Exactly. Imagine sitting by a lake or the ocean, allowing the energy of the water to wash over you, calming your mind, bringing clarity.
It's no coincidence that so many people feel a sense of peace and insight when they're near water, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And water alchemists, they tap into this energy intentionally.
I've always felt that. Have you ever noticed how much more insightful you feel after spending time by the water?
All the time. It's like it washes away all the mental clutter and all the stress.
Yeah.
That's the power of water alchemy at work.
I love it.
By connecting with the energy of water, you're accessing a deeper part of yourself, a place where intuition and wisdom reside.
Mm-hmm.
And by embracing the hermit's spirit of introspection, you become even more attuned to those subtle energies.
Okay, so water is a guide to inner wisdom. I'm on board with that.
Good.
But what other water alchemy practices are there? What else can we explore?
There's the sacred bath ritual.
Okay.
Now, this isn't just about getting clean.
Right.
In water alchemy, it's about using water to cleanse your energy field washing away negativity and revealing your true self.
So it's like a spiritual shower.
You could say that.
Right.
You're intentionally using the purifying and transformative power of water.
Right.
Just like the hermit seeks to purify and transform their own inner being.
Okay, so these practices all sound pretty amazing.
They are.
But what are the benefits? Like, what do water alchemists say about how incorporating the hermit changes their lives?
They report these incredible transformations.
Like what?
Well, they gain clarity on their life purpose. They feel more connected to their intuition. And they experience this profound sense of inner peace.
Wow, that's quite a list.
It is.
I'm guessing there's more to it than that.
Oh, definitely.
Can you break down these benefits for us?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's start with inner clarity.
Okay, that sounds like a good place to start.
It is.
Actually, you know what?
Could I?
I think we should take a quick pause here.
Okay.
When we come back, we'll dive deeper into the specific benefits water alchemists experience by embracing the hermit's energy, and we'll explore how these practices can help you unlock your own hidden potential.
Sounds good.
Stay with us. Welcome back. You know, before the break, we were talking about some of the benefits that water alchemists experience when they incorporate the hermit's energy into their practice. Deeper intuition, greater clarity, a stronger sense of inner peace.
It's really powerful stuff.
It is. So tell me more. How do those benefits actually come about?
Well, they all stem from that same core idea of introspection.
Right.
You know, the hermit seeks wisdom by turning inward,
Okay.
away from distractions.
Mm-hmm.
And water alchemists do the same thing.
I see that.
They use those water practices to quiet their minds
Right.
and connect with their inner voice.
Okay, so they're tapping into that stillness.
Yeah.
And through that stillness, they're able to access a deeper level of knowing, a clearer understanding of themselves.
And their purpose.
Right.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
like you're clearing away all that mental clutter
Yeah.
to reveal the gems of wisdom that are hidden beneath.
That makes a lot of sense.
And this inner clarity
Mm-hmm.
often translates into a heightened intuition.
Okay, now that's fascinating. What does that actually look like in practice? Like, how does heightened intuition actually manifest for a water alchemist?
So imagine you're a water alchemist who has spent time cultivating stillness and introspection through these practices.
Okay.
You might find yourself intuitively drawn to certain bodies of water that hold specific energies.
So they're not just randomly picking a lake or a river
Yeah.
to go sit by.
No, not at all.
They're sensing something deeper.
Precisely. They might feel a pull towards a particular spring,
Mm-hmm.
because they sense its energy is perfect for healing.
Wow.
Or they might just know instinctively when the ocean's energy is ideal for releasing negativity.
It's like they're developing a sixth sense for water.
Yeah, you could say that.
That's so cool.
It's a deeper connection to the natural world,
Right.
an understanding of the subtle language of water.
I like that.
But the benefits extend beyond intuition.
Okay.
There's also this profound sense of inner peace that comes with embracing the hermit's energy.
You know, it's interesting because we live in a world that's constantly telling us to do more, be more, achieve more. It seems almost counterintuitive that withdrawing and turning inward would lead to peace.
I know it might seem that way,
Yeah.
but consider this. By stepping back from all of the chaos, from all of the noise, you're actually creating space for stillness and reflection.
That's true.
And this allows you to reconnect with your true self, your
Yeah.
values, the things that bring you genuine joy.
Right.
And that alignment brings a really deep sense of peace.
It's like finding that calm in the center of the storm.
That's a great way to put it.
Okay, so we've talked about these benefits,
Yeah.
but I want to get practical here.
Okay.
The water mirror meditation, the solitude practice, the sacred bath ritual. How do we actually do these things?
Let's start with the water mirror meditation.
Okay.
So find a quiet space, free from distractions.
Right.
Fill a bowl with still water,
Okay.
preferably in a natural material like ceramic or glass.
Got it.
Gaze into the water, focus on your breath, and allow your thoughts to settle.
So we're creating a sanctuary,
Exactly.
a space for introspection. But what are we looking for when we gaze into that water?
Don't go in with an agenda.
Okay.
Just observe,
Mm-hmm.
notice any thoughts or feelings that arise.
Right.
You might see images, receive insights, or just experience a really deep sense of calm. It's different for everyone.
So it's like water is acting as a mirror, reflecting back what's already within our subconscious.
That's right.
What about the solitude practice? Any tips for that one?
Sure. Find a body of water that calls to you.
Okay.
It could be a lake, a river, the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Sit or walk by the water. Allow its energy to wash over you.
Okay.
Listen to the sounds.
Mm-hmm.
Feel the breeze. Notice the way the light dances on the surface.
It sounds incredibly grounding.
It is.
I love that.
And it doesn't have to be this long, drawn-out process.
Right.
Even a few minutes of intentional connection with water can make a difference.
I love that, finding those moments of stillness amid the busyness of life.
Exactly.
What about the sacred bath ritual? I'm really intrigued by this idea of cleansing my energy field. How do I do that?
So draw bath and add elements that enhance the experience.
Okay.
Epsom salts can help draw out impurities.
Okay.
Herbs like lavender or chamomile promote relaxation.
Right.
Essential oils can uplift or calm, depending on your intention.
Okay.
Light candles, dim the lights, and allow yourself to really sink into the experience.
So we're creating a ritual,
Right.
a sacred space where we can connect with the purifying and transformative power of water.
Exactly. And as you soak, visualize the water, washing away any stress, negativity, or limiting beliefs.
Wow.
Allow yourself to emerge feeling renewed, refreshed, and connected to your true self.
These practices are all so different,
Yeah.
yet they all lead back to that core principle of introspection
That's right.
that the Hermit represents. It's amazing how this one tarot card can unlock so much wisdom and offer such a powerful path to personal transformation.
It really is. And the beauty of water alchemy is that it's accessible to everyone.
Right.
You don't need any special tools or any special training.
Yeah.
You just need a willingness to slow down,
Mm-hmm.
to turn inward,
Right.
and to connect with the energy of water.
Speaking of connecting with the energy of water,
Yeah.
have you ever had a moment where you felt particularly attuned to the power of water? Maybe even experienced something that surprised you?
You know, I have,
Uh-huh.
but I think that's a story for another time.
Welcome back. So you were about to share a personal experience with water,
I was.
an experience that really surprised you.
Yeah, it did.
What happened?
Well, a few years ago, I was going through a really tough time.
Okay.
I was feeling lost and unsure of my direction.
Hmm.
And I decided to spend a weekend by the ocean.
Oh, I love that. There's something about being near water,
I know, right?
especially when you need to kind of reset.
It's like a balm for the soul.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, I was walking along the beach, feeling the sand between my toes, listening to the waves crash.
Yeah.
And suddenly, I was overcome with this overwhelming sense of peace.
Like the ocean was washing away your worries.
More than that,
Mm-hmm.
it felt like the ocean was communicating with me, offering a sense of understanding and support.
That's really powerful.
It was. And I realized in that moment that I wasn't alone, that there was this vast interconnected web of energy all around me.
Right.
And water was a conduit to tap into that energy.
That's amazing. It's like the ocean became a mirror reflecting back a sense of peace
Yeah.
and an interconnectedness that you already had within you.
That's a beautiful way to put it. It was a profound reminder that we're all part of something much bigger than ourselves,
Right.
and that water can help us access that deeper knowing.
That story gives me chills. It makes me think about the water mirror meditation and how it allows us to see beyond the surface into those deeper realms of consciousness.
Exactly. It's all connected. You know, the practices, the symbolism,
Mhm.
the energy of water.
Right.
It all points back to that core principle of introspection, of seeking wisdom from within.
And using water as our guide,
Yeah.
as our ally in that journey of self-discovery.
That's it.
You know, as we've been talking about all of this, I've been thinking about our listeners. Oh, yeah.
And how they might be feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Some might be intrigued, eager to try these practices.
Right.
Others might be skeptical, wondering if this water alchemy stuff is really real.
It's understandable.
What would you say to them?
I'd say approach it with an open mind and a sense of curiosity.
Okay.
You don't have to believe in anything specific to benefit from these practices. Simply try them out and see what you experience.
It's about experimenting,
Yeah,
noticing what resonates with you, and trusting your own intuition.
exactly. If you feel drawn to a particular practice, give it a try.
Right.
If you're skeptical, that's okay too.
Mm-hmm.
Just allow yourself to explore the possibilities.
Water alchemy isn't about dogma or rigid rules. It's about personal exploration,
I agree.
discovering what works for you, and using water as a tool for transformation.
That's a great way to sum it up.
So as we wrap up our deep dive into the Hermit and water alchemy, what's the one key takeaway you hope our listeners will carry with them? I hope they'll remember that water is more than just a physical substance. It's a powerful source of energy that can help us connect with our inner wisdom and unlock our hidden potential.
And the Hermit,
Yes.
with its emphasis on introspection and solitude,
Exactly.
offers a roadmap for tapping into that power.
That's the journey.
Beautifully said. So, dear listeners, if you're seeking clarity, intuition, and a deeper connection to yourself and the world around you, consider turning to water.
Yeah,
Explore the practices, listen to the whispers of your soul, and let water guide you on your own journey of transformation.
that's what it's all about.
Until next time, keep diving deep.